Hello, I'm Portia. In today's class, we're going to be experiencing the calm and centered feeling of active stretching to create better mobility and balance. All you need is some space to move. You can be barefoot as I am, wear socks with grips, or shoes for support if you prefer. Let's come to the center of our space and begin. Standing with your feet hip distance, all 10 toes facing to the front. Bring your arms beside you and breathe in to lift the shoulders and breathe out to roll them back and down. Continue the circling of your shoulders and the breath at your own pace. Feel each movement in every part of your body. 2 more times. Take your arms back and then front. Thumbs lead the move, pinkies lead the move to the back. As you move the arms forward and back, feel the mobility in your shoulder joint. And also feel how the rest of your body responds to the arms moving forward and behind your body. Adding a heel lift, forward heel lift, land the heels, just the toes lift as the arms go behind. Land the toes, lift the heels slightly, just the toes up. It doesn't have to be a big heel lift. This is to help us gain mobility and some stretch in the bottoms of the feet, as well as the shoulders and torso. And start to feel our ability to balance on our own 2 feet. 2 more. Last time. Take the arms beside you with pinkies in, thumbs out. Lift your right heel. Circle. Arms and the knees. So you're going to circle around the ankle. Lift your left heel and circle. Now the right again. Alternating. Keep the circles going with the arms and feel the circling of your ankle and through your hip. 2 more sets. 1 right, 1 left, and then 1 more right, left. Holding your arms side, lift your right heel and then lift and balance on your left leg. This time, we turn the thumbs in and circle the ankle, and then turn the thumbs out. Continue the circle. Now, other way with a circle, but keep the continuous movement of your arms also going in and out. 1 more time, and release. This time, bend your elbows, lift your left heel, lifting your left foot off the floor. And remember, you can always leave the big toe or some of the toes on the floor for better balance, or lift up as I am. This time we circle the ankle with your palms up. Take your thumbs back and pinkies forward. Circle the other way with the ankle. Keep the same motion with your arms. Can be a challenge coordination-wise, right? 1 more time with a circle. And release. Take your hips side to side and let the arms swing. 2 more sets. 1 more. And release. This time, roll your chest forward, shoulders and elbows back, and then lift up and set the arms down with your pinkies and thumbs out. Hinging at your hips as you bend your knees, bring your chest forward and hips back. Big arm circles all the way up and around as you stand tall. Hip hinge, knee bend. Big arm circle to stand. Hip hinge, knee bend. Big circle. Three more times. Hip hinge. Rise up and stand. On the last two, we'll add a challenge with balance. As you rise up, slightly lift the heels and circle your arms. One more time. Big circle, heel lift. Now we're warm. Taking the feet wide, lift up through your chest and release the arms to the side. Step your right foot into the left. Slightly angle your body towards the left diagonal and then step out. Same thing, left foot comes in, angle your body to the right diagonal and then step out. Now let's bend the knees first. Step in your right foot. Straighten your legs and lift up onto your toes. Let the arms go back. Step out, bend, and then step in left foot to right. As you straighten the legs, lift up onto the ball of the foot. Arms go behind you. Release. Step out. Open wider with the arms. Soft knee bend. Reach the arms forward first, thumbs up, and then bring your thumbs back to lift up on the toes. Open wide, sink, reach and step, lift. That extension through your spine and the heel lift really helps us to find better balance as we open across the chest and the collarbone. Step in the left foot, reach and lift, step back out wide, sink, step, lift. Step the left foot in, more sets. Sink a little lower, even lower, rise a little higher. Maybe even a slight pause at the top and the bottom. Rise, pause, and then down. One more to each side. Center, now left. Bring both feet to a more narrow stance. All 10 toes face the front, standing tall as if there was a wall right behind the back of your head. Feel your lower abdominals pull in. That will be the brace and support for your low back. Bend both knees. Reach your right heel forward with the toes up. Straighten both legs and step in. You can just leave your arms by your sides for now. We'll get those in a minute. Bend both knees. Left foot out, toes to ceiling. Stand up and come back to center. Try again. Both knees bent. Right foot out, toes to ceiling, and then rise up, straightening both legs. Bend, left heel out, toes up, stand, adding on. As you bend the knees, bring the arms back. Take your right foot forward. Now hip hinge. Feel the stretch in the back of your right leg. And then rise up. Bring your arms by your sides. Bend both knees, arms back. Left foot out. Keep your right knee bent. Left toes to ceiling. Hip hinge. Feel the stretch along the back of the left leg. And then rise up. Arms back as you bend both knees. Hinge. This time we add on again. Bring your right toes down and then stand up, pushing the weight forward to stretch your left hip. And then come back to where you were, toes up, and then stand. Bend both knees, reach your arms back. Slide your left heel forward, toes up. Hip hinge and sink. Now rise up. Place your left toes down. Keep your right knee bent and push forward. Sink back into your left heel or right heel and toes up. And then stand. Let's add some arm patterns to make this a more coordinated effort and to feel a stretch in the upper body. Bend both knees. Arms come back. Reach your right heel forward, hip hinge and reach. As you come forward, lift your left heel and open wide. Sit back down, bring the thumbs up, right toes up, and then stand. Bend both knees, send the arms back. Left heel comes forward. Hip hinge, reach for your left toes. Rise up, stamp your left foot down as you lift your right heel. Take a seat. And then back to center. Slow, continuous movements. Open wide, send your hips forward. Sit back onto your left heel, the right toes lift, and then stand. Bend, bring your arms back, feel the stretch across the chest. Reach forward, hinging forward at your hips. Lift and open. Take a seat. And then back to center. Adding on one more piece to this. Right heel forward with the toes up. Sit back and stretch the back of your right leg. Lift and extend, reaching your arms up with the chest. Now lift your left heel towards your hips. Balance on your right leg. Bring the left toes down. Right, left heel down, reach and stretch. Center. Bend and hinge. Left heel forward, hinge and reach. Rise up. Lift your right heel up. Open. Pick up your right heel, balance. Land your left ball of the foot. Heel. Toes up, stand. One more to each side. Reach your arms back. Find balance in your stand. Take a seat and stand. Bend both knees, bring your arms back. Left heel forward, hip hinge, reach, stretch. Open, find balance on your left leg. Lift your right heel, reach back. Find balance, hip hinge, and then stand. Take your feet out nice and wide. Feel your spine lift, tall. Palms face front with your thumbs out and arms just slightly behind. This will give you more of that opening across the chest and the front of the shoulders. Bend your right knee, straighten, now the left. Working with the arms now. Alternating each side. We'll move on with this. Next time we bend the right knee, hip hinge, and stand. Left knee, hip hinge. Now, lift the toes of your straight leg, and then stand. One more set. We have another piece to add on to this. Go back to the right leg, bending. As you straighten, pivot towards the right. Bring your left heel up. Bring your hands to your right thigh. Step back and lower your left knee into a kneeling lunge. Keep your right hand on your thigh. Reach forward, lift your left knee. Left arm forward, launch and balance, reach and stretch, land, toes, knee, stretch, come forward, knee lift, stretch and reach and balance, 2 more times, lower the toes, lower your knee, lift and stretch to the front of the thigh, hip, and torso, and then balance. One more time, toes down, knee down, stretch, hinge forward, lift. This time land the toes and open back up to center. Bend, hip hinge, stretch left. Now we pivot all the way over to the left, lifting up your right heel. Take the hands to your left thigh. Step your right foot back. Lower your right knee. Feel the stretch. We know where we are. We've been here before. Lift and lengthen. Lift, chest forward. Reach, stretch, balance. Land your right toes, hand to thigh, right knee down. Stretch, hinge forward and lift your knee, and then balance. Toes down, knee down, stretch. Hinge forward and straighten, lift and balance. One more time, toes, knee, stretch, hinge and lift, and balance. Allow the toes to the floor and open back to center. Take a deep breath, putting everything together. Bend and stretch, open. Step in your right foot. Lift, circle, balance. Hinge, open. Step in left foot to right. Rise up, circle your arms. Lower. Open, one more each side. Allow the arms to help you to lift high and stay upright. Come back to center with your feet narrow. Bend both knees, arms reach back. Hip hinge, right toes forward. Open as you stamp your right foot down, push your left hip forward. Balance and lift your left heel. Tap back down. Hip hinge. And step in. Bend both knees, arms go back. Hip hinge. Left toes forward. Stamp your left foot down. Press your hips forward, lifting your right heel, and then lift the entire foot as you reach back. Sit back, toes up, and step one more each side. Right foot. Press your hips forward. Balance, reach. Tap down. Stretch and hinge. Step in. One more time. Both knees bend. Hip hinge and reach towards your left toes. Open wide. Balance and lift. Tap. Sit back and reach. And step to a wide position. Bend your right knee, hip hinge, left toes lift. To the right, we pivot around. Hands to your right thigh. Step your left foot back. Lower the knee. Stretch. Straighten your left leg. This time, take your left arm behind and reach your right arm forward as you balance. Hand to thigh, land your foot, the knee. Stretch and reach. Straighten, balance. Two more. Breath in. Here's a great option. Just lift a little. Last time. Let's try a little pause. Land the toes, face front. Bend your left knee, right toes lift, hip hinge. Pivot all the way around to the left. Hands to your left thigh, step your right foot back. Lower the knee down. Stretch your right arm up. We come into the straightening of the leg, and this time reach your left arm forward, right arm back. Land the toes, the knee, and then lift to stretch. Hip hinge, rise, lift and stretch, balance. Land gently, stretch. Feel a rhythmic ease and control, moving from a deep stretch here to a slow rise. Pause on your balance. Bend your left knee, toes down, face front. Take a deep breath. Let it out. One more time, all the way around. Bend your knees, take your arms back. Step your right foot in to meet the left. Left diagonal. Now rise up on your toes, circle the arms. Land gently. And step out wide again. Reach your arms back. Left leg steps in towards the right diagonal. Lift both heels and your arms up, circling the arms. Open and stretch. One more to each side. Easy flow. from one side to the other. Back to narrow. Right foot forward, hip hinge, reach, open. Lift your left heel, reach back. Land the toes, sit back and stretch. Rise up to center, bend both knees, arms back, left heel, stretch. Slow movement, open up, reach back, balance. Toes down, hip hinge, balance. One more each side. Right heel, toes up, hip hinge and reach. And float, lift. Find a balance, controlled, steady. Sit back, stretch. Rise up, center. Left heel forward, hip hinge, stretch. Soften, lift, find balance. Right heel up. Tap, sit back, and stretch. Step to wide. Bend your right knee, hip hinge back, left toes up. Pivot all the way over to the right. Bring your hands to your right thigh. Step back. Lower your knee. Stretch. Rise up. Balance. Pause. Land. One more. Feel the length through the front. And then rise up. Balance. Land your left toes, bend your left knee, sit back, right toes up, pivot all the way over to the left, hands to thigh, right foot back, land your knee, lift and stretch, hip hinge, straighten, reach and balance. One more time. Land gently and softly. Rise slowly and with control to a balance. Pause. Land. And open. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Step in each foot underneath your hips. Soften both knees. Draw your belly in. Straighten your legs, open your arms wide. Slight lift of the chin. Feel the broadness and openness, like a smile across your chest and collarbone. Take a deep breath in, lift, arms come all the way up. Reach behind your head with your elbows in your side vision, your peripheral vision. Gently press the head back into the hands and feel your whole backside supported. In this tall upright position, let the arms go wide and then gently release the arms down. Roll your shoulders. Two more. One more. Feeling refreshed and calm. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to moving with you again soon.